of Torah. This year is entitled in memory of Mr. L-Birchat, father of Judith Winter, and in memory of Rabbi Hirsch Lewitan, father of Dr. Chaim Lewitan. So first part we discussed Birchat Kohanim in general, whether we say it in Chutz La'aretz or not every day, and why we say it here in Eretz Yisrael, there or not. We go to Shulchan Aruch and Chutz La'aretz, they follow the Ramah. Now the question is, what about in a Beis Avel? What should happen in a Beis Avel? So Shulchan Aruch does not address the case, and the Gemara, the Rishonim do not address the case. The only discussion in Shulchan Aruch in Orach Chaim, Kuf Chav Chet, Sif Mem Gimel, is it says an Avel himself does not do Birchat Kohanim during Shiva, and then he does it afterwards. The Ramah says even after Shiva, Shloshim and Yud Bet Chodesh, the Ramah says an Avel does not do Birchat Kohanim. But nothing about the Beit Avel and other Kohanim in the Beit Avel. What should they do? Not clear in the Shulchan Aruch, in Mishnah Brura, Kuf Chav Chet, not a word. Kuf Chav Aleph, in Hilchot Tefillah, by Modim, the Mishnah Brura says we don't do Elokeinu Elokeinu in a Beit Avel. So there's not a lot of information here from the classical poskim discussing the case. So if you look at some of the other poskim, it's not open. The Mishnah Brura, as I said, just mentions we don't say Elokeinu. So Rav Chaim Kanievsky says, no, he's referring specifically in Chutz La'aretz, where that's all they do is Elokeinu Elokeinu, that you don't do in the Birchat Kohanim. You don't do Elokeinu Elokeinu in a Beit Avel. Doesn't mean that he wouldn't hold in Eretz Yisrael that you shouldn't do Birchat Kohanim. Rav Chaim Kanievsky, Rav Yosha Chazon Ish, the Steipler all say we do Birchat Kohanim in the Beit Avel. Just the Kohen does not do it. He would walk out. If the Kohen himself is the Chazan, that could be a little tricky. Okay, so it has to be dealt with. But we should go ahead and have Birchat Kohanim in the Beit Avel. Why not? The Avel does not do Birchat Kohanim. He has to be in a state of Simcha, and he's not. But the rest of the people should. So those four giants maintain that way. However, there are poskim that say, no, it's not only the Avel that doesn't do Birchat Kohanim, but in a Beit Avel we don't do Birchat Kohanim. And some Achronim bring down other Knesset Yisrael and others that Knesset Yechezkel that say that you do not have Birchat Kohanim because it's not only Kohen Avel, but in the Beit Avel they are, so to speak, brought in with the Avel himself, just like he does not do it. So the Beit Avel we did not have Birchat Kohanim. So you really have two different minhagim in Klal Yisrael, and both are legitimate minhagim. And there's one svara to say, like the four giants, that the Birchat Kohanim is a mitzvah from the Torah, so the svara is to do it. But others say no, Sheva al Taseh, we don't do it. The minhag is developed not to do it, and therefore, yes, there's a mitzvah the right to do Birchat Kohanim. That's only if you actually call out Kohanim. You don't call out Kohanim. You don't do that. So the mitzvah does not exist in that case, and because of the Beit Avel, we do not do it. And the bottom line is, it's Elu ve'elu divrei Elokim Chayim.